Man, always George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bodybuilding Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, folks, I'm always on the web surfing around looking at stuff. I go to certain sites, a lot of them who, there's a couple that are dedicated to female bodybuilding. Sometimes they get a little information, some scuttlebutt, sometimes about scuttlebutt, it can be true. Something about the old saying that sometimes legends come from facts. So anyway, I saw this on a certain website that if you are schmo and follow female bodybuilding, that they do post a lot of stuff, pictures and stuff. And I saw this, and it is an IFB Pro card, and hey, look what I found, and it's signed by one Christy Hawkins. I said, oh my God, Christy Hawkins. Now you remember Christine Hawkins back in the day? She was an amazing female body, beautiful, great looks, great lines. The perfect physique. Like I said, no tattoos, no breast implants. I just love these types. And she was an amazing competitor. She started her career in the 2000s, and she had a great look to her. She was young, she was attractive, she had a great physique. I mean, she had qualities about her. She had that girl next door qualities. And eventually, after a while being the NPC for a few years, she finally got a pro card around about 2007. And she made a debut at the Miss International. She took 14th, wasn't the best showing. But then the next year, she took second place at the Atlantic City Pro, and then she finally made her first Olympia that year. But after 2010, she did one more show, which was New York Pro, and then she kind of just disappeared. Big question: what happened to her? She just, she was just amazing. She had a great look to her. But what I found out in my research and out of a study, she went back to school and she started studying microbiology, and she even opened up her own business as a microbiologist. So that's pretty good. She's a very smart, intelligent woman. You don't think A lot of people don't think women with muscle are very intelligent, but they are. There's some very smart women who have done jobs in science and other careers outside of bodybuilding. But she still has a love for the sport of muscle. Even though she doesn't compete as a professional bodybuilder, she does powerlifting. So that keeps her in shape. So anyway, I was looking in one picture that she did an interview for a podcast where she mentioned she's making her return because the fact that female body has returned to the Olympia, so she wanted her shot again into the world of bodybuilding. So she signed her paid her dues and signed her IFB Pro card, and eventually now she can compete. We don't know when. The thing is, she got to get in good shape and condition, and I mean, she's not a 20-year-old girl because she hasn't competed for over 20 years. I think she was like in her mid-20s. Now she got to be in her late 40s now, and she still looks great. I mean, she put on some good amount of size, some good definition. I think she might do pretty good. We know most definitely she's going to be doing bodybuilding. I don't think physique, because especially with her way she's built, she, wow, fellas. But this is a great news to see a legend like her come back, even though her career was short. She was one of those women that had an impact in the sport with her look, her style. She just was something that was just amazing about her. And I was a big fan of Christy Hawkins. This is one thing. She kind of reminds me of a certain MMA fighter by the name of Rousey. But I think she's a great lady. But we're not, like I said, seeing this card, it was posted on her IG. It pretty much confirms that she's making a return because you got to pay about $200 to get the card, and then you have to turn it in, and then you have to pick a show you're going to do. And that's going to be a good while. We may not, I don't know, we're going to see her. Maybe by the end of the season, like, there's the last show for the season for Olympic qualification is the Savannah Pro, and that's and me, I'm going Savannah, and I'm definitely going to Savannah in to September, and if she's there, that means it's great. It's great to see that bodybuilding is infusing these legends. We like to see more people come out of retirement who were great stars back in the day, just to come back, because the fact is, this what fuels us fans to see somebody like Christy Hawkins come out of retirement. As you know, Michelle Brent is about to go in retirement, so return of Christy is just like a switch. We're not just losing one true female bodybuilder, we're gaining another. But like I said, congratulations to Christy for making this return, for that she's been inspired by Wings of Strength and by the bodybuilding world to come back. It's like hearing the return of, I'm not going to say Jesus, I'm not going to do that, but it's like the return of one of the greatest, fighters, athletes, like not like with Tom Brady, that crap. But it's just something amazing for us guys who smokes, who love this woman, who thought she was amazing and thought she really could have fun. She's a good example of my promise and potential. And this is a return of promise and potential. So we're gonna see how she does. I hope she stays a little longer than she did the last time. I think some women, when they hit their stride in their later years and they have that passion, this is a good example when they had that passion for this sport, they want to return. So we wish the best of luck to Miss Hawkins, and this is gonna be a great year, folks. This is gonna be a great year. Anyway, this is your man, always George Page, aka the Emperor, Female Badminton Talk. Don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm out. Woo!